Guys, deluded, I'm back again. Thank you very much for having me. I hope you're all enjoying your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you are. You guys know I'm never one for ranting, I'm never one for ridiculous, explicit language and all of these things, but forgive me when I say this, like I said, forgive me, you know it's not in my character, but fuck the Daily Mail, fuck the Sun, fuck Piers Morgan, and quite frankly, fuck anybody that has a problem with Raheem Sterling. And what I mean by that is, quite frankly, you've seen the Sun's latest spread. He's got a gun tat, and I mean, I don't need to get into it. Black player, let's get rid of the elephant in the room. It is because a man's black. Black player, gun tap, the racists and far right and all these journalists are going to have a field day with that, despite not asking the meaning. I mean, several people get tattoos, bright little sleeves and stuff like that, and it has no meaning. But equally, a lot of people that I speak to, and I know that you guys know, there's a specific meaning behind almost every tat, and that is Raheem Sterling's case, in which he's referring to he's got a gun because he's when he was 2 years old or so, sadly his father was gunned down via that. Now he's even said it's not finished, so you obviously with that he's gonna do. I don't know if it's called a sleeve when it's on your leg, but you could imagine there's gonna be additional artwork, probably showing his transition and things like that. And it's just the latest attempt by the Daily Mail to try and pass this off as Raheem Sterling some sort of gangster, some sort of hoodlum, despite the fact that he's donated to Glenfield and goes out of his way for that, donates to several charities in Jamaica, even has a football team back in his homeland in Jamaica where he sends boots and them things there, always got time for fans, always says please and thank you, and that's very much highlighted in every interview he's been on. Bought his mum a house, just doing stuff he's supposed to do. I know it's a problem with black players having money with these sort of people, but what is their problem? We're going into a World Cup. We're less than a month away from the World Cup. The nation, especially these journalists, should be doing everything to get behind Raheem Sterling because he's one of your most informed players. He is one of the most informed players. If you are to have any chance out of the World Cup, he's one of them you're looking at. So why are you tearing the man down? And you're going to be the first to complain if he has a below World Cup, if he looks like his head space is elsewhere, because he has to deal with crap like this. For the record, I don't think this touches Sterling, because he's from the ages of 16 to 23, he's been in the spotlight and he's probably turned a blind eye to this. But at the same time, man, a human. And it's quite frankly bullying. It is bullying by these Daily Mails and the Suns in particular and all of this. It's bullying. It's bullying of a young black player for no reason. What has he done? He's not out there partying. All he has done is literally improved and scored 20 plus goals for Pep Guardiola. What has he done? Just let the young black brother live. Like, just let the ghetto youth live, bro. What's the problem? He's come out and said it. For the record, for my personal opinion, if I was in his situation, I wouldn't necessarily get a gun tattoo. But this is what these people are failing to understand. You can have your opinion, but the tattoo is not for you. It is his body. He can do what he wants, and you just need to leave it at that. He's not doing anything wrong. Like, I'm seeing Piers Morgan talk nonsense. If we're going to go on upon every sort of gun thing that we see, then you might as well get rid of the Arsenal cannon badge, and you might as well get rid of the gun celebrations that Firmino and Neymar, etc. do. Like, not only that, do you honestly believe, if you didn't go and look at, even just their England squad, if you go and looked at every, not that I advocate because it's a bit weird, but go and look at all of their tats, you'd probably see some equally as dodgy stuff. What is your problem? What is your beef? No doubt, again, people are going to turn a blind eye and behave obtuse and act like there's no racial connotations behind this scapegoating of Raheem Sterling, but it's not on. It's not on. He's damned if he does, he's damned if he don't, and it's quite frankly wrong. Like I said, he's got an elite mentality, but the man is human. All these journalists, it's different, but all these journalists that were saying Karius, he'll slip into depression and all of this. How do you think Sterling feels from the age of 16 to 23 dealing with this crap? Kane got more of a backing. Kane had a poor game against United or whoever it was, got pocketed, and you saw everybody saying sorry, everybody saying this, he's one of our nation's hopes, etc., etc. So Kane can get more of a backing for that than Sterling can just for living his life. We've seen, and if you think there's not blatant racism, why is there a problem with Raheem Sterling going and buying a Tottenham cake from Greggs? Why is there a problem with him buying some shower gel? Why is there a problem with him actually being tired at a party? Why is there a problem with his car being dirty? These are all headlines you've seen. He bought his mum a house, and obviously if I was in his position for the sacrifice my mum went through and all them things, especially coming to another country, he wanted to kit out the house, make sure Rashford got killed for this as well. He wanted to kit out the house, get some couple things like diamond sinks and that. It's his money, he worked hard for it, he could do what the hell he likes with it. He was killed for that. He was killed for buying his sister a house. He's killed for going on holiday and actually not flying by private jet and all them luxuries footballers can afford to. because he wanted to save a few bob and he's a normal human being. What is the problem with this guy? Because you will be the first to kill him when he has a below form World Cup. These people build you up to kill you, and I've quite frankly had enough. It annoys me. It annoys me. The man's human. Everybody's talking about footballers are this and human and depression and all these things. How the hell do you think Raheem Sterling could feel? Sorry, people, you're seeing my emails. How do you think Raheem Sterling must feel? Seeing things that are quite frankly wrong. People painting him something